WSPN Women's Sports Prime Network, the home of empowerment in women's sports. Hi, Andrew Bazak here from Women's Sports Prime Network, and let's get started here. We're going to talk about the AUSL's first roster of the, All-Star Cup. We are getting ourselves started tomorrow. It's going to be amazing. Today's Friday, August 1st, but on August 2nd, we're going to have amazing games. It's going to be a snake draft. Every round, they're going to, change the players based on the score and the points and the way they are going through with the way they're playing. So the 2025 All-Star Cup Series first roster, the opening roster of the 2025 Athletes Unlimited Softball League All-Star Cup has been selected. The AUSL's All-Star Cup is a 4-series season from August 2 to August 31st, in which 60 professional softball players compete to become the individual champion, utilizing Athletes Unlimited's innovative format. Teams are handpicked by the top athletes on the leaderboard each series. The 2025 All-Star Cup features games in Rosemont, and Raleigh, and Greenville, and Scene. So returning 2024 champions Amanda Lawrence leads the gold team, while Lexi Kilfoy orange, Alessia Ocasio blue, and Georgina Corrick purple also captain teams in Series 1. So before we get a little deeper into the way that the AUSL has drafted each player, on how each player has drafted each other, I have a post right here, what to expect from the AUSL Star Cup, So the countdown is on the Athletes Unlimited Softball League All-Star Cup, kicking off this Saturday. But even before the first pitch is thrown, each team captain must make their crucial player selection. Stay tuned for what promises to be an electrifying weekend of softball action. The AUSL All-Star Cup is set to give us a 4-series showdown from the 2nd to the 31st of August, in which 60 professional softball players compete to become the individual champion, utilizing Athletes Unlimited innovative format. 60 top-tier professional athletes will battle it out to be crowned the individual champion, showcasing the innovative format pioneered by Athletes Unlimited. Each series features teams assembled by the leadership of the league's leading performers. The 2025 edition will take place across venues in Rosemont, Illinois, as well as Raleigh and Greenville in North Carolina. So those are the places that we're going to see the games happening. And so far, I'm excited for what we're accomplishing here, what we're getting ourselves into. So 60 top tier professional athletes are going to go head to head here. So how the AUSL Star Cup draft works. So after the last game of every series, the top 4 point scorers will be named the captains. Each captain will be assigned to a team color based on their standing. Number 1, gold. Number 2, orange. Number 3, blue. Number 4, purple. Note, in Series 2, there will be only 3 teams, as the United States women's national team competes at the World Game in China. So All-Star Cups adopt snake draft format. The All-Star Cup will utilize the snake draft system for its player selection process. For those unfamiliar, a snake draft entails reversing the order of selection with each round, ensuring a dynamic and equitable approach to team formation. This pattern continues until the draft is completed. Team captains in all All-Star Cups may freely consult with Athletes Unlimited staff, former coaches, or teammates before the draft. During the event, captains have up to 2 minutes per selection and can discuss with chosen players for subsequent picks. Once all players have been selected, it will be time to prepare for the upcoming slate of games and get ready to play ball for sure. you know? So the 2025 All-Star Cup draft will be held on Thursday, July 31st, which I'm going to tell you who was announced for these drafts. Sunday, August 17, Friday, August 22, and Wednesday, August 27. Now, hit me up on X or join the chat right now, and let's keep the conversation going. This is Andrew Van Sark writing for Women's Sports Prime Network. Keep swinging for the fences, you know? So let's keep on going. Join Women's Sports Prime Network's chat right here. You know, you can subscribe, like, share, and keep the flow running. That's what we're here for. And that's what we are getting ourselves into. We need to get ourselves aware that there is good softball to be happening. You thought softball was done? No, no, no. Softball is more than, you know, up and running at this point in time. So don't be afraid. Softball will continue as of now. So, let's get ourselves aware of what's good and what's not and who was drafted, because you might be asking yourself, but Andre, you're talking too much about the AUSL's uh draft, about the All-Star Cup and all that stuff, but you haven't told us who has been drafted. I would love to know. Well, let me tell you, I got the answer right here, right now. So let's get started. So the teams are redrafted each series, so Team Kilfoyle might look for familiar to fans of the Bandits from the AUSL's regular season. Kilfoyle selected 10 players who competed with the Bandits in the inaugural season. Other captains had a similar idea. Ocasio selected 7 players, while Corrick drafted 6 talents, including Montana Fouts with the number 1 pick. So, let me tell you something. It is not wrong. It is not illegal for the game for players to draft other softball players that were in their previous team or in their actual team for the regular season. So, the first person to pick for the Series 1 roster of the All-Star Cup was from Team Lawrence, which is Team Gold. The facilitator for this was Mia Davidson. So, the captain is Amanda Lawrence, outfielder. The middle infielder was Hannah Flippins. The right-handed pitcher was Rachel Garcia. The left-handed pitcher was Kayleana Ricketts. And the one and only, the really amazing outfielder, middle infielder, Anna Gold. Wow, Anna Gold is like a great choice. A great choice here for Team Gold, Anna Gold, the way she plays is phenomenal. She is never gonna take a no for an answer, and if she has to dive and do a backflip and do whatever it takes to grab that ball, she's gonna grab it. She's gonna take it. She's amazing. Look, I don't like the Blazes that much. The Blazes are not a team that I follow that much, but let me tell you, Anna Gold is a player to be looking after. So after that, excuse me, we got Delane Wiz, the corner infielder, another great contender. So far, this team looks really promising. So for the catcher, we have Kayla Kowalik. Ooh, a great catcher. Then we have Alana Watner, right-handed pitcher. Then we have Victoria Hayward, outfielder. Then we have Danieka Kofe, middle infielder. Then we have Sierra Sacco, outfielder. Then Bree Ellis, the power hitter. The Mookie Betts excuse me. Bree Ellis, the corner infielder. She's a power hitter. She's a power hitter for sure, Power hitter. She's the Barry Bonds. That's the player I was looking for. The Barry Bonds of softball, I don't know why. I've been talking to a lot of baseball players about Mookie Betts, and he's in my head like for like MLB discussions. So after that, we got Emily Kennedy, a left-handed pitcher. She grabbed a lot of left-handeds, you know, great left-handers, you know. She has Ricketts and Kennedy, two great left-handed pitchers. Then Savannah Jacquish, she's a catcher, and then Kyle Harding, outfielder. You know, one thing I've been hearing around here and there from the AUSL All-Star Cup is that in the All-Star Cup, every player has to play at some given point. You know, that's the thing. You know, that's the thing. All right. So I asked the question here: who is your favorite captain and why? You know, so far from the captains are Lawrence, Kilfoy, Ocasio, Coric, and from all these captains, my favorite is Coric. Coric is a great right-handed pitcher. You know, she's the one that uh, got the talents to win. You know, and take that trophy from the championship. You know, and the way she did it was phenomenal. It was boom, boom, bobby, boom, strikeouts back and forth. And what other better way to declare a, Georgina Coric as an amazing right-handed pitcher than by saying that she took every player with a strikeout? You know, that was crazy, crazy. And if she wouldn't take them as a strikeout, the ball would just fly in a really nice way for the outfielders or the infielders to grab it in time for an out. You know, those are the things that um we have to keep an eye on when we're discussing these players, you know? So after the team gold, we have team orange, team Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle, the facilitator was Bailey Lange. Lexi Kilfoyle, right-handed pitcher. Another great pitcher, but I don't think it surpasses. As much as they gave um, as much as they gave Kilfoyle some credit for being like an amazing pitcher, and I think she was the one that got the trophy for being the like pitcher of the year. Let me see. Kilfoyle, was it Kilfoyle? I have a feeling Kilfoyle was it. Kilfoyle pitcher of the year, was it her? I don't remember well, but I gotta make sure. Yeah, Lexi Kilfoy, a pitcher from Oklahoma State, was named the Big 12 Pitcher of the Year, for the 2024 season. But I'm talking about AUSL. AUSL is where I'm looking at, because um, I know I think she got it. You know, if I'm not mistaken. Da 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 da. Because I think Kilfoy was the one that got the trophy for the being like the best pitcher in the AUSL's regular season. Cause sure, she's great. She can throw a pitch. And she has great change ups and stuff like that, you know. But no, they gave her rookie of the year. Right, they gave her rookie of the year. That's what they gave her. But I still think that Georgina Korek has way better skills when it comes to pitching, you know. So, getting into the Team Kilfoyle Orange team, we have Taylor McQuilling, left-handed pitcher. We got Aaron Kofo, middle infielder. We got Sydney McKinney, middle infield. We got Boba Nichols Camarera, another player that I actually enjoy. She's an outfielder. We got Danielle Gibson Worthen, corner infield. We got Corey McMillian, outfielder. Sis Bate. You can't sleep on Sis Bate. She's a middle infielder. Mary Iakapu. Maria Capu, catcher, great catcher. I've seen her, and from all the catchers that I've seen on the AUSL, I could say that Maria Capu is the only one that has catch my attention the most. Devin Nets, right-handed pitcher. Bella Dayton, outfielder. She's a great outfielder. Sarah Willis, right-handed pitcher. And then we have Kendra Falby, outfielder. And then we have Michaela Enderfield. Michaela Enderfield, I'm not going to say she catches my attention. Not because she doesn't. It's because Michaela Enderfield, she has a trajectory of me being super into her since the NCAA. So it's a given in my case that I say that Michaela Enderfield's a great catcher and she knows how to do things accordingly. And she does have a great connection with the pitchers. She does know how to, signal them correctly and what to do for the play to flow as nicely as possible. But I'm gonna have to say Mary Jacopo takes my attention this time because, you know, she's new to my eyes, and she gave me the same feeling that Michaela Enderfield gave me when I saw her doing some catching stuff. And then Maria Mazzone is on right-handed pitchers. It's another right-handed pitcher. This there's only one left-handed pitcher. This team is comprised of right-handed pitchers. We got one, two, three, four. Four right-handed pitchers and one left-handed pitcher. Ay, ay, ay. That's this team is gonna struggle up with left-handed. So then we have Team Ocasio, which is color blue. The facilitator was Emily Carazone. Alicia Ocasio, right-handed pitcher, is the captain. And then Megan Faramo is a right-handed pitcher. Ooh, she took Megan Faramo. Wow. Good choice. And then Morgan Circle. All right. All right. Okay. Let me stop right here. Take a right turn. Take a U-turn, and let's put the emergency right there, and put the foot on the brake, cause we have to give this a standing ovation. This team is gonna blow other people to smithereens. Alicia, Megan, Circle, Vidalis, Leach, Jennings, Edward, Warren, Otis, Andrews, Bennett, Lemley, Briggs, Roberts, and Ortiz. Oh my God! Sure, they don't have Brie Ellis. Sure, that you might counter argue that Brie Ellis is not here. Okay, fine. You can counter argue that. Sure, but the other players that are here, they outsmart whatever Brie Ellis can bring to the table. We've seen, even though Brie Ellis is a power hitter and she knows how to play some great softball, I can clearly tell you, folks, that she has been sort of slacking in some areas. Like, she's been getting struck out, just like how in the MLB we've seen Juan Soto being a little effy ever since the this new season started till now. But he's getting himself into some good momentum, maybe. Maybe by October he'll play a little better. But in this case, Brielle, even though I like her a lot and she's playing amazing and all that stuff, we've seen a little bit of a slump in terms of, her not being on her A game. She's probably in her B plus game. She can do a slightly little better, because when we saw her in the NCAA, bull, that was amazing. But look at this team. Again, I'll repeat the members of this team, the drafted team, team members here. From Team Ocasio, we got obviously Ocasio, we got Faremo, Circle, Vidales, we got Leash, we got Jennings, we got Edwards, we got Warren, Otis, Corby Otis, we have Elia Andrews, we got Bennett, Lemley, Briggs, Roberts, and Ortiz. Wow, what a mouthful of players. This is intense. This team is gonna Team Ocasio, the blue ones, they are gonna kill it. I hope that I'm having high hopes with Team Ocasio. I'm having high hopes. Who's playing tomorrow? Let's see. It was Kilfoyle versus who? Kilfoyle versus who? Let me go to AUSL. Let me see. It was Kilfoyle was in here. I think Team Kilfoyle versus. Oh, shikes! Team. we're gonna start it hard. Excuse me. Oh my God, we're gonna start this really good. Wow. Wait. Hold up. Team Ocasio versus Team Kilfoyle. Wow, this is gonna be a good start. Wow, this is gonna be in Ting Stadium, Holly Springs, North Carolina. Oof. This gonna blow you away. Wow. Oh, and for the All-Star Cups, we have players that are gonna be starting off their professional side, and one of the first players that we're gonna have is Kendra. We can all welcome her to the pros. Kendra will make her pro debut tomorrow on Orange on Team Kilfoyle at 2 p.m. ET. Tomorrow we're gonna have one player that's new. Kendra. Let's see. Kendra. Let's go back here. Let me see. Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle. Kendra was around here. Yeah, Kendra fouled by. That's the new player. We're gonna have a new player on the All-Star Cup. Now, moving on, we have Team Corrick. She's from the Purples. Facilitator was Gina Garabendia. Georgina Corrick, right-handed pitcher, is the captain. Montana Fouts, right-handed pitcher. Charlie Palacios. Okay, you got there a good one. Palacios a good one. She's gonna be the catcher. Then we got Bailey Klinger, corner infielder. Then Sydney Romero, middle infielder. Then we have Sierra Romero. Oh, wait, hold up. You got Romero and Sierra and Sydney. You got both of the Romeros. Ooh, I like Sydney. But you know, I'm glad that Sydney Romero was drafted with Corrick. I'm glad they had the chance to draft the both Romeros with Corrick, because Sydney and Corrick do actually connect real good. So that's gonna be a good connection there. So, and then we have Molipola, catcher. We got Jacobson, outfielder. We got Gottschall, right-handed pitcher. Gottschall's a good pitcher, but not as amazing as I would have expected. Alchin, we got Alchin. We got Sam Laundry. Okay, now this player has been amazing since college years. So then we have Newland, outfielder. Sinki, middle infielder. And then Clark, outfielder. And Elia Binford, right-handed pitcher. So far from the draft, what I feel that are going to be like great contenders and great teams is the Team Corrick and Team Ocasio. Those two teams, wow. I am expecting a lot from those two. Kilfoyle, it's going to be a great team, but I don't know. Something about Ocasio and Corrick are going to be unstoppable. But I'm having more high hopes for Ocasio's team. Ocasio, she chose really good players. Really good players. I'm not one to be into the Blaze, any player from the Blaze, but we have to give it. If this team is gonna be good, yes, I'm expecting that it's gonna be good. There's no other way to see this, no other way to put this into good stuff, you know. So moving on to other news, we can get ourselves aware of things that we haven't gotten ourselves into, you know. So again, one roster, one champion. The Athletes Unlimited Softball League All-Star Cup features 60 professional softball athletes competing for 4 weeks in Holly Springs and Greenville, North Carolina, and Rosemont, Illinois. So, if you want, on my online newspaper on wsbn.substack.com, you can check it out, and you can obviously read all the news that I write there. Um, but you can also go down and scan the QR code on the bottom of the publications and get yourself started by supporting the online newspaper. Yes, sir. So, um, this this All-Star Cup is looking promising. If you're wondering how do they score the games, win points are all about the team's performance. They accumulate during both individual innings and overall game wins. Inning 1 through 6 are worth 10 points, 60 total innings win points, and overall games wins are worth plus 70 points. There are no win points for the 7th inning. If an inning is tied, the points roll over to the subsequent inning. That's how it goes. MVP 1 60 plus, MVP 2 40 plus, MVP 3 20 points. So you need to be able to defend your MVP title. And if you want to get yourself MVP with their 1, 2, and 3, you gotta have 20 plus, 40 plus, or 60 plus points in order to get yourself aware and put there as an MVP. So these are the strategies and the points and all the players that are being drafted at this point in time from all the 60 players that are playing on the AUSL's All-Star Cup champion, or if you want to call it, or games or whatever. And I'm excited. So tuning to ESPN2 to get yourself started and get yourself aware of what's amazing. Tomorrow we're gonna have a 2 p.m. AST. We're gonna have Team Ocasio versus Team Kilfoyle. I'm gonna be so excited about that. I'm gonna write on my newspaper and get myself started. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And as always, keep swinging for the fences. Don't forget to follow me on every social media as Events Arc or Women's Sports Prime Network. I'll catch you on the flip side. Adios, amigos. Bye.